All right, good morning YouTube. Back on the old 70 swept line here. I did take the I did obviously cut the bumper off, lowered the front down because I raised the back in my last video, if you remember. If you don't, you can go back and watch. But anyway, I had to cut the bumper off. Now all this mess in the front, this is all the Dodge Dakota, so I had to work around all that because I wanted to retain it all. So the bumper, what I'm doing now is I'm welding on these brackets, and I'm gonna weld those on, make tubes on the bumper. I'll show you. Making some tubes on the bumper, and those are gonna slide into that bracket. I'm gonna weld that to that, slide that through, and then I can either just weld it or drill some holes and bolt it on. This bumper was a bench, stainless steel, but it's all beat up, but it was a bench out of a bus shelter. You can, you know, sit and wait for the bus. I cut a hole in it and put some mesh in it because of the radiators in the front of the truck. I shortened it. I put a bit of a V in it, and you can see there, so it's not just straight. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So there's the visual of the truck sitting nice and high in the back now. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get this bumper back on. I've got the fenders lowered down to where I think I want them. The hood's down. I had to temporarily had to make this support going across the front. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so I had cut, this was sitting way up higher. I had to cut it down, so I replated it with some rusty metal. I'm going to just clean it up, but anyway, the whole truck's rusty, so it doesn't matter. It's a patina build. So there you go. So this is the rad's core support from the Dodge Dakota. This thing's been sitting a while. It's all rusty, but anyway, left that bolted to the mounts are right there. So that's mounted. That's all. I didn't even touch it. Left that in place. So I've welded. This is the core support from the Dodge swept line. So I've welded this plate to that, and now this down to that to hold it in place. I'm going to put some brackets down in here too. But I had to lower that whole front end down, so I had to cut everything, even the cowl. I built a cowl thing up there, went across to cover that in, and I had to cut all that. That all has to be re-welded now. But anyway, I'm going to try to refit this bumper back on so I can get that looking good again. And then, yeah, that's where we're going from there. I may have to round out, where am I? Those holes in those square tubes I might have to die grind those out to get the other ones to slide in nicely, but won't that be that big of a deal, I don't think. So get that back together. I still got to get the taillights put back in it, and we'll be laughing. Alright, so I got the telescopic pipes here going into the bumper. I had to use smaller ones. The big ones I just didn't have the right size, but this should work. Should be okay. I added some support into here, welded it to there. Both sides, it's all welded in. So that's nice and solid. I still got to weld across here, and across up there. But anyway, trying to get this bumper fitted today. This is our goal. I got that done. Gonna slide it in. I'm probably just gonna end up just welding it right to it. I can't see any reason why I'm gonna have to take it off. Maybe if I do, I'll just cut it off. So yeah, let's try this. So we're gonna try to fit this bumper. I do have it set up so it should just slide in there. Like so. So I'm gonna, when I weld it or bolt it, whatever I'm gonna do, I'll bolt it up like that. don't want it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it out where it's kind of level, maybe right there. I'll get a jack on the front here, jack it up, and weld it in place, I think. Alright, since I'm here by myself today, I gotta figure out some sort of ingenuity here, so we're gonna do it this way. Get to where we want it. I think that's pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. Like I said, this isn't a bumper. This is a bench out of a bus shelter. And I just made it fit. Made it work. Do what you have to do. Get things done, I guess, right? See if I can weld this on without messing up its position. Not too bad. Attack it. I'm gonna attack that there on both sides. Make sure I can get it even. In case I need to move it. Looks okay to me. Yeah, it looks good to me. Yeah, it looks good. So I'm going to attack this side, then we can move the jack out of the way. Hopefully that doesn't move when I take the jack out. Double check it. Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks pretty good. Do a little more welding before I remove the jack, I think. Hard to see up in there, but I think it's going. Glass is there. That should hold. Let's remove that jack and see what happens. Beautiful. That out of the way. Take our ground clamp off so we get a visual of what's going on. All right. Yeah, it looks good. So I'll finish welding that up all the way around. And then probably do some more welding up in there. We'll see. Yeah, there you go. Looks good. Hood's down. I need a grill for this thing. The grill on this is just beat up. I straightened it the best I could, but it's all chewed up and smashed, and it's just thin aluminum. But if I come across one, I will obviously replace it, but I'm not going to go out and buy one. They're fairly expensive, and this is a rat rod. So I am going to put some mesh inserts in here to hide all that stuff. Just as time goes on, I just don't have anything at the moment. But that's the bumper back on. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. All right, we got the lights back in and hooked up as well. I don't have the lenses for these, so I haven't put those in yet. I made these lenses, obviously. This is just plexiglass. I just made those. The box was smashed in on this corner a little bit, which I just left because of the patina look, the farm look, you know, farm truck styles. But anyway, lights are back in and working, so that's good. All right, so now to tackle the back bumper. I have this back bumper, homemade. This was on the Dakota when I got it. I stripped it off, so it kind of, I'm gonna, obviously it's not gonna sit there. It's gonna go up into the, just below the tailgate. But I got to get it set up and built some brackets for it. But I think that bumper will do just fine on there. So we're gonna go for that. And, so I'm gonna get some jacks in place here and see if I can jack that up and get it to where I want it. All right, guys, that's the back bumper kind of put in place. There's a chicken in there eating something in the garage. Hey guys, it's always a zoo around here. Anyway, that's where I'm going to position it for now. I've just got to obviously hold up there with some wood and some jacks, but I'm going to weld in some brackets. I'll show you. All right, so this is the underneath. This here is bolted on. This is the old bumper bracket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this pipe up, weld it to the bumper there, and then weld it to the frame here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll set all that up. I'll tack it on both sides, and then I can unbolt it, take it off and fully weld it, put it back on and bolt it in place. So that's my plan for that. And, you know, we'll see what happens. Alright, we got those welded in there pretty good. Burned in really, they're pretty good. Not going anywhere, that's for sure. So those are going to go up. Those are going to weld onto here. Like I said, these on bolt. So I'm just getting the positioning and then I can unbolt it and take the bumper off if I need to, kind of thing. And well, I can take it off and weld it up too, so that'd be nice. But anyway, that's what we're doing here now. I'm going to set it back up in place, align it, and then try to get some tacks on it. Alright, she's tacked on there. I'm going to drop the jacks and see if she holds. I think it looks pretty lined up. It's not a great bumper, but there's one. There we go. Seems to hold. It's tacked on pretty good. I put two really good tacks on it. Looks good to me. It was a free bumper that came with the old, or with the frame I put this body on. It's got a couple of tow hooks spots on there. Not too bad. Still use the hitch, which is good. I'll just screw the license plate right to that bumper. It's already got some holes drilled in there. I guess that's what they did before, I'm not sure. But there you go, I'm pretty happy with that. It looks pretty good, better than no bumper back there. I'm going to trim these brackets off. I left them long, but I can, like I said, I can unbolt that whole bumper now, take it off, weld it on the bench, trim it all up, and then paint it, stick it back on. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So that's the quick little video for today. Got the front bumper on, lights are back in and working, bumpers on, rear bumper installed, which I never had on before, so that's good. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the deal by now, all that stuff really helps the channel move along. Don't forget, if you look back, I'm trying to give away some free t-shirts. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away some stickers and t-shirts, stuff like that. Be a random draw. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to get interested in that. And that's my truck for the day. Oh, I did weld the, show you this as well. Welded up the front. I had to, these were split. I think I showed you in another video. Somebody, before I got this truck, somebody tried to tilt front end it or something. But, so I welded them back up solid. And I just threw some fiberglass because we are getting some rain before I could get some paint on it. So just to protect it. Gobbed the fiberglass on there. Did both sides. This, yeah, there you go. Just gobbed it on for now to protect it from the elements. Yeah, that's about it. So give you one more money shot of the front here. It needs a grill. There you go. It's in my tight little barn here, but there you go. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the business. All right, man. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody's having a great day.